Hello StarCraft fans, this is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. This is a game between Top and Liquid TLO on Prion Terraces. In the bottom of the map we have the red Zerg player, it is Team Liquid's TLO. And in the top of the map we have the blue Terran player, it is Top. So a blue versus red ZVT here on Prion Terraces. Top is one of the best Terran players on Earth, hailing from Korea. Our German Zerg TLO, though, is no slouch. He has already played this player once on my channel. I might put a link to it up here. Go ahead and watch that first if you haven't seen it yet, because it is a doozy. It is a great ZVT. I'm not going to tell you who won, but it was very close, to be sure. So this map has a lot of gold bases. I think you know that already. Prion Terraces has one gold base here, one gold base here, and one gold base here for this side of the map. The other side of the map, where the Terran player happens to be, there is a gold base here, a gold base here, and a gold base way over here. We don't usually see this gold base taken very often, just because, again, it's in the middle, and it is very risky, but we do often see hatch first plays here on the gold by Protoss player or Zerg players, but TLO is not doing that today, going for the extractor into a pool, hatchery into a pool, into an extractor. Whew, getting a little bit late here, and a standard 2 racks opener. Oh my goodness, is this a multi-racks Reaper opening from Top? Have seen him do this before. Yes, Reaper on the way there, and is this going to be another barracks? It is, it's a 3 racks Reaper. Hey! Those of you on my channel who said 3 racks Reaper is not a thing, well, check it out. Top's doing it right now, so I'm right. Yeah, that explains why the spawning pool was first for TLO. He recognized he needs lings, he needs queens out fast. He doesn't necessarily need speed super early, but having queens out is so useful against these Reapers. And there goes the queen, sub 2 minute queen on the way. This guy too should have a queen available, saving up the minerals for that. Ready, set, go, queen, instant queen. Yeah, so he knows what's coming here. He recognizes the potential for a 3 racks Reaper opening. The Overlord is brave enough to scout on up here because he says there probably aren't any Overlord, or Marines rather, and Reapers can't shoot up. So we'll see how that works out. Reaper number 1 of many. Moving on up into the main base here. A couple lings do catch it, get a couple shots off. Nicely done. KD8 charge not hitting anything at all, but forcing this Reaper back is a nice job by TLO. On the creep, extending a little bit too far in, is Top not doing too poorly though. Taking shots though unnecessarily is never a good feeling. The lings are just buying time for this queen to pop out, and there she goes. Queen is here. Top recognizes it's time to get on out of there. 1 Reaper can't do much against a queen and this many lings, but guess what? When 2 Reapers show up, and when 3 Reapers show up, and when there are 3 more in production, it gets a little bit more hairy here. So let's see how TLO is going to manage this. Again, queen production is consistent here. Another queen on the way, and trying to keep up injects as best he can. Forced to run back and forth. A creep tumor here would be nice, allowing the queens a little bit more speed to move back and forth here. Roach is actually on the way, and there comes a Roach popping on out. So getting Roaches out here a little bit more early than expected. Huh. So nicely done indeed by TLO. Getting a Ravager as well. Ravagers with their extra range are extra good against Reapers. Alrighty then, here come the Reapers moving up into the main base. There's a group of 5 here, I think it is. They are so fun when they're in groups like this. But Ravagers and Roaches and Lings ready to go. And the Lings, oh, big shot there. Wow, a lot of Lings died. KD8 charge knocking the Roaches back, knocking the Ravagers back. One of the most entertaining animations in the game is Ravagers getting knocked back by KD8 charge. They kind of flail all their 6 limbs around and look very silly. Coming up into the main base here, but again, ready to go. Ravagers, queens, stabbing back. KD8 charges, knocking that queen back, doing 10 damage per KD8 charge. I'm not sure if they stack, if they hit at the same time, but ooh, managing to take that 3rd in the face of this Reaper harass. I kind of like it from TLO. Oh, catching one of the Ravagers, though, out of position. Managing to kill it, trying to kill this hatchery on their own lonesome. More Roaches on the way. Corrosive Bile moving everybody back as well. Catching 1 Reaper, excellent job. Any number of Reapers that TLO can take down is a good thing, but the Reapers might be able to get this hatch if they keep this up. KD8 charge again, not doing a ton of damage, but it adds up. It really does. More and more Reapers on the way. 3 Reapers at a time by Top. He is really committing to this Reaper pressure. Can TLO hold it off is going to be the question here. He is killing Reapers, doing a pretty good job of it, but he keeps losing Roaches, he keeps losing Ravagers. Using that acid saliva attack is fairly effective, but not when they're so outnumbered here. Is this thing actually going to fall? Can TLO save it? He only has 1 Roach in production. He might be forced to cancel here. The damage isn't that great, but wow, KD8 charge actually does damage to buildings. Surprisingly, 4 roaches. Is it enough? KD8 charge, knocking one of them back, knocking one of them forward. Nope, dodge, dodge, dodge there. I think this is actually going to finish, but it's going to be very low on health. What's TLO going to do? He has a single roach ready to go here, but might get focused down by the Reapers, and it does. Ends up falling, though. The Queen trying to kill stuff here, gets surrounded by Reapers and dies again. But there are 7 roaches in production. KD8 charges trying to kill these eggs before they hatch and not quite able to do it. It is officially 32 to 33 harvesters. TLO does have a gold base. Nothing's actually mining from it, though. Ravager trying to kill stuff, but once again, the Reapers just killing everything here, and they're continuing to come. Top is not going to give this up, ladies and gentlemen. He is not going to give up this up until he wins or until he loses. And at this point, I don't know which one it's going to be. Coming into the main base, once again, there are a few drones here, but not that many. Roach, thanks for playing. Still alive. Gets a shot off. Does kill a Reaper. Exactly what he wants to do. Chasing everybody back once again. Taking shots from roaches is not a good thing for these guys. The Lynx have speed now. That's going to help quite a bit, actually. Trying to pick off these guys. Picking off 1, 2, and 3. Oh, only 1 Reaper remaining here, and does get chased down by speedlings, and that's going to signify the end of that. Top is no longer going to go there we go. Cancels the Reaper. No more 3 Reaper harass. He's done with it for now. Moving into Marine production, into Marauder production, getting a starport, and things have stabilized. So that was an intense first 5 minutes of that match. Ling's trying to get through this wall. Never going to happen. There are Marines and Marauders back there. Nope, nope, bad news. Unless he can break through using these roaches and Ravagers. He's going to try to do it. I think TLO is going to move right into being harassed to turning into the harasser, which might work for him. KD8 charge is going to be very annoying, but not that effective. Corrosive Biles thrown on down, trying to bring down these barracks. All by their lonesome are these Ravagers. With their extra range, they do have 6 range compared to 4 on the roaches, making them ideal to attack front walls like this. Forcing a liftoff on the barracks, actually. No more production available. Ling's running right on in. Roaches coming in as well. Whoa, TLO, could he make this work? I do not know. He's going to try to kill this barracks. All the SCV is forced to retreat back inside the main base. A lot of Marines and Marauders there, but the Reapers come back in and they start killing drones here at the gold base. Oh no, but forcing a liftoff. If TLO is going to keep top on 2 bases, this might work. Drones actually forced to pull off the line to try to deal with these Reapers. You don't see that every day. It's not a great fight, but they did manage to drive these guys off. Roach does kill 1. Drones come back on at the wrong time. KD8 charge knocking a couple of those drones back. Roach getting some shots off as he can. Can he kill these guys? Not quite able to do it. Overlord scouting, seeing exactly what he's dealing with here. Again, just Marines and Marauders. +1 armor is on the way. +1 weapons on the way. But that early Reaper harass opening, as the final Reaper gets cleaned up here, just takes so much away from Top's ability to get those upgrades, to get his army as big as he needs it to be. I mean, right now, income tab is 50 to 43. Zerg player definitely in the lead there. The orbital command is back for Top, which is very good. And he's also getting a 3rd command center here. So, hey, not too shabby. Army supply, 49 to 59. TLO's ahead there. And worker supply up 10. But this gold base with mules, I don't know how long that's going to last. I think that's why TLO is being so aggressive. I think he knows a 3-base Terran with a gold base is really scary. Corrosive Biles thrown on down. I think he's going to try to force a cancel on that command center, or force a liftoff, rather. There's a 4th base coming up at this gold. If TLO can hold this and tech up to something like a tier 3 unit instead of sticking on roaches and Ravagers the whole time, there's that infestation pit. I think he has a chance. We'll have to see, though. 8 minutes and 49 seconds into the game, and we're just kind of at a stalemate at this point. I don't think TLO can kill Top. I'm not sure that Top can kill TLO, especially with the defender's advantage that TLO would have. +2 Carapace on the way, +1 level or missile attack level, and just about to finish for the Roaches and the Ravagers. And the question for TLO is he going to go into Ultras, which is an excellent choice in and of itself, and could Top get Ghosts out in time to deal with that? In the meantime, there's going to be a drop. Medevac's heading on out. They're going to meet up with this army, boosting on in, and Top's going to run the rest of his units down here. I think he needs to kill this base. If TLO can save this base, it'll be very useful indeed. However, if he loses it to these almost +1/+1 Marines and Marauders, I think he can say goodbye to this game. So moving on into a defensive position, are these Ravagers and the Roaches, are there enough though is the question. Here we go, +1/+1 here on these guys, and pretty good concave. from Liquid TLO. Corrosive Biles forcing the army back here. Catching one of his roaches in the front, though. Not good. Stim being so effective. Again, that +1/+1 really kicking in at an opportune time for top. But more Ravagers, more roaches are here on this ramp to chase them back. And top actually being rebuffed here by TLO. He recognizes in these numbers he's not going to win this battle. And actually taking some shots at the back, losing a couple units just because he doesn't want to stim forward and overstim his guys. Losing a Marine there. Corrosive Bile thrown down, almost catching some stuff, not quite able to do it. Boosting up to the high ground here is top and forced to move out of the range of that high ground. Unfortunately, though, these Ravager cocoons are able to escape just in time. Full health on those guys. And I don't know that TLO really needed to pursue this far, is what I'm trying to say here. He's trying to win this. Corrosive Biles being landed on down. Again, nice concave, but nice use of the high ground here by top as well. Roaches, Ravagers, they are +1/+1, not 2+2/+2, but kind of getting caught here in a corner. Ravagers are definitely falling. You can see their little orange goo explosions as they go down. And a little bit overstimmed, though, are these Marines. Can they pull it off? Yes, they can. All the Ravagers are going to fall, but there's not much left here for top either. Just a small group of Marines and Marauders. Can he be aggressive as another base comes up for TLO? I mean, having this gold is excellent. Right now, the income tab shows our Zerg players at 1,700 minerals to 1,500 for top, 60 to 46 harvesters. He needs to make units, though. Roaches, Infestors on the way, +2 missile attack about to finish. He does have the armor, which will be useful. I think he does anyway. Yes, ground 2 carapace, level 2 ground carapace here, but moving up here once again is top. Is TLO ready to go, and he's moving up this ramp as best he possibly can. The army, however, going right after the drones. Roaches in here. I'm not sure if it's a great choice just to have roaches, but they're trying to make out of a fungal and a bunch of bile thrown on down. Pick up and a retreat. There are tanks mixed in here as well. The heavy roach composition, maybe not exactly what TLO wants to do. Dropping here to try to kill this space. I think, yes, top is going after the space now. Roaches running into a meat grinder, though, and actually forcing a liftoff. Surprisingly, a little bit more aggression here, picking up reinforcements through the middle of the map, through this side of the map. And I think TLO is going to sacrifice this base and try to kill the third of tops on his own. He is outnumbering the Marines and the Marauders. He might be able to kill this orbital command with Corrosive Biles. It is not at the point where it's burning quite yet, but it is very close indeed. Meanwhile, this third base is under attack here by top. Can he take it out before he loses his own third base? Stuck on 2 bases would not be a good position for top at all, but it keeps killing reinforcements that are popping out of here. And is there enough to destroy this? Can he save this hatchery? He's going to try to do it. Roaches running on in. They do force a liftoff there. The orbital command can land. The army's out of position for TLO, but moving up stronger. Once again, 176 to 123 total supply. Can TLO pull this off? He's going to make a go of it, that's for sure. Good concave here on this ramp. A bunch of Marines and Marauders are dying unnecessarily. Oh no, top, and the orbital command is burning alive. Corrosive Biles thrown on down, trying to predict where it's going to land. Not going to do it. It is going to burn, but I think top will be able to save it. Trying to land this way, but TLO reads his mind. Another drop here on this base. Definitely going to die. Another drop here, just bouncing back and forth here. Top does manage to take down this hatchery, but losing another orbital command here. Can he save it? More Corrosive Biles trying to kill that one. A fungal on top of all of these units. Roaches clean up the remaining of them, and the medevacs are forced to retreat without some of their friends. This hatchery taking shots from a couple Marauders and Marines and a couple tanks here, but again, top is stuck on 2 bases. His income is half that of what TLO's is. It's 197 to 121 total supply. TLO has taken a lot of hits, but I think he might be able to pull it out. Ladies and gentlemen, taking that tank down. Nothing here is threatening the base anymore. A drop in the main. One last desperation heave here from top, going after Queens, killing them very easily indeed, but more Queens here to defend their homeland, and that's enough to make top run away, surprisingly. +2/+2 on the Queens, which is good, but again, it's 189 to 117 total supply. I just don't see what top can do here. He's mined out of his main base. He's only mining on his natural right now, trying to win with drops, as Terran players are wont to do. Infestor Edition was a brilliant move here by TLO, catching a lot of those Marines and Marauders before they could get picked up. Oh, coming at the wrong time once again is this orbital command. Infested Terrans being thrown down, trying to take this guy, but the orbital command is a little bit too fast, I think. Another drop back here with Marines and Marauders, killing 3 workers. Trying to kill more, picking up and just doing what he can with what little he has, which is kind of the Terran way of doing things. Not allowing the bases to land anywhere there, though, is TLO. He's absolutely denying this. Oh, the hatch does end up falling. Another drop here from top, taking it down, but again, effectively 4 bases to 1 right now Finally, these guys do get cleaned up by queens, mostly. Some roaches and lings come in to help out at the last second. And these Marines, +2/+2, and stim, and combat shield, ready to murder anything in their path. More Marines, more Marauders. How does Top have this army? Army size, 159 to 71. So, I mean, I'm not saying that Top is necessarily in the lead here, but, looking A-okay. Oh, catching some of these long-distance mining SCVs. They're trying to run. Corrosive Bile thrown down everywhere on this orbital command. Not quite able to burn it down, though. Infested Terrans are going to use their little Gauss rifles on it to try to get it. And can they get it to burn down? It is burning. It is indeed burning, but not quite there yet. SCVs long-distance mining in the face of extreme difficulty, and the orbital command does fall. Did it fall? I think it fell. Big attack here, though, with Marines, taking out this hatchery. Can TLO do this? This is actually a pretty scary group of Marines. Most of the army out of position for TLO. And running back as fast as they can are these +2/+2 roaches and ravagers moving on into this main base, killing the McQueens, running up here, boosting up, running out on the medevacs, getting into the main base here. Just again, Top squirreling his way back into the base. However, this orbital command has been discovered by scouting overlords. Nicely done indeed. These guys cannot do any more attacks at all. A hatchery being replanted here. TLO actually might be... He's actually down on income right now. How is this happening? Top infested Terrans ready to rock, taking out mules, and yes, all of these mules are going to die. Corrosive Bile's thrown on down. Orbital command explodes. So again, super hard fought match here, but I think this might be it for Top. Again, long distance mining from the gold is all that he really has. These guys finally boosting out from Top. Army supply is 158 to 72 right now. Can TLO do this? Can he beat one of the top Korean Terrans on the planet? He's going for it. He is going for it, and he's going to be able to make it happen, I think, here. A lot of infestors, a lot of infested Terrans being thrown on down. Roaches, Ravagers, a few Marines, a few Marauders. It is not enough. Infested Terrans taking tank shots as well, moving right up into the natural base. Desperately fighting for his very life here is Top, forced to run back into the main, but it's not enough. Standing there on the ramp, taking Corrosive Biles to the face. Infested Terrans being thrown up onto the ramp to try to kill these tanks and getting rid of bunkers as well. 27 SCVs. Another attack down here, though, by Top. Where is he getting these units? I don't know. Going after yet another hatchery here. Can he effectively base race TLO? I do not know. As tanks are dying, it's 40 to 180 supply here. Broodlings are chasing these guys down. Another hatchery going to fall. Another huge group of drones just absolutely getting massacred. TLO, I don't think you can base race this, my friend. You can't base race a Terran. You don't have any flying units. Don't. Oh my gosh, TLO. Alright, a lot of roaches and ravagers are here, but nothing that can really shoot up. So pick up, boost on out. Can he catch it with a fungal? Yes, catches them with fungals. Corrosive Bile thrown down. Fungal Bile might be the answer for TLO today. Another fungal. Yep, every single medevac does end up dead. 2 Corrosive Bile and fungals, and that's it. Top with 14 remaining supply. Army supply of 12. Still refuses to say die. Top. A hero to Terran players everywhere. Roaches getting rid of supply depots. Landing a base here, throwing down mules, and that's it. A GG from Top. Top is defeated. TLO's victorious, and Top has left the game. Deep breath, everyone. Holy shamoly. What a good one. What an amazing TVZ here for everyone on the channel. Everybody who loves StarCraft 2, I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. What can you say about this game? Top refused to die. Top, who had one mining base for I think the last 5 or 6 or 7 minutes of the game, was able to still kill hatcheries here, killed a hatchery here, killed a hatchery here, killed a whole ton of workers there. He managed to kill 64 drones while being on the back foot most of the game, I would say. The early Reaper harass was insane. TLO managed to hold that off somehow with a combination of slowlings, roaches, and queens. Again, I don't know how he did that, but he did. Bouncing back and forth between these bases as best he could. Made it happen, getting those gold bases up, and keeping this one here was huge, I think, in the long run. Able to mount a big attack here, which didn't really work, and then another counterattack, and just defending at all different locations. And my mind is going to explode. That was a great game. And finally, the last player who's watching this has left the game. But Anyway, hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. This has been Falcon Paladin with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter and Facebook, both at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.